my lovely friends, welcome to another Lissa video. Today's video is by request. Somebody wanted to know what I do for my face care, my hair care, and my makeup. So I'm gonna film it all for you today, right now, so stay tuned. So I just got out of the shower, and before I do anything, I put in Monat thickening spray. This is like an intensive treatment, and I just spray it on my scalp lightly. Followed by Rejuva beads. This stuff is pretty awesome. It seals the split ends, and it actually is really nice. So I just put a small amount on and run it through my hair. So we'll let that sit for just a minute or two while I do my skincare regime. So I'm going to keep my hair up, and I'm starting with Mangosteen Daily Cleanser. This is a gel cleanser, and it's really nice. I've been told to leave it on my face for a couple of minutes after I've massaged it in. Now, while that is sitting on my face, I'm going to brush my teeth. I use Magic Mud Activated Charcoal Toothpaste. It's black and it gets all over the sink, but it's very natural and it doesn't have any glycerin in it. I don't like using toothpaste with glycerin. The glycerin actually prevents your saliva from remineralizing your teeth overnight or even during the day. So we don't want toothpaste with glycerin in it. And that's what I love about this one. There's no sulfur, sodium, lauryl, all that junk. It's just a natural, really good toothpaste. Teeth are brushed, and now we can wash off our gel. All right, next up we have the Marine Flower Peptide Serum. This is a plant collagen serum, and I just put about 4 drops and followed by the Marine Flower Eye Cream. This will last me forever because I only use a tiny smidge for my eyes. Next up, Bamboo Firming Fluid. I love the smell of this one. I put 3 squirts and rub that in. And now I have the Vanilla Latte Tinted Moisturizer, which I'm going to put on after this has dried. So while this is drying, I am going to blow dry my hair. Ooh, blow dried hair. Awesome. So the next step is I'm going to do my makeup. But in the meantime, I'm going to heat up my curling rod. This is the curling rod that I use. It's not a curling iron. I like the rods because it makes different kind of curls. So I'm going to plug this in. And I like to leave it in the sink so that it doesn't melt anything. So I'm gonna put my hair up for now while I do my makeup. First up, we've got the Vanilla Latte Tinted Moisturizer from Eminence. And we're gonna put that on first. It's just a really, really light color. You can't even really tell. Moisturizer on, then I move on to Too Faced Lip Injection for my lips, just to hydrate them while I do everything else. Then I do my brows, and I use, it's called Shady Lady from Jane Iredale. And just a little bit. And I just fill in my natural shape. There we go. Brows are done. This is my favorite product of all time. It's called Cover FX Moonlight. It's like a liquid highlighter, almost like chrome paint. It is so cool. Now what I do, I just put a small amount, and really you don't need a lot, like that much. Tiny amount. And then I use this for both the insides of my eyes, for my eyeshadow, and as a highlighter. Then I rub it in. Some really old, the shimmer powder from Jane Iredale. It's like a gold dust. It's old. I've had it for like 12 or 13 years, and it lasts forever. So I just add a little bit of that pink blush. And now I don't know if this product is vegan or not. It's the NARS Dolce Vita blush. But again, I had this since before I was vegan. I've had this for, God, like 15 years, and I use it when I do my makeup like extra. But it's a blush, and you just want to make sure that your blush doesn't have carmine in it, because that's from bugs and we don't want that. So if you have makeup, just use it up, but when you buy new stuff, always look for vegan makeup. So that's why I'm using this. Again, I don't know if it's vegan or not, but I still have it and I still use it. It's just a little bit of a darker blush, and I like it for that extra. And just do my nose a little bit so it looks sun-kissed. Then the only thing that I have left really is the outside my eyes. And you can use any kind of eyeshadow you want, any color you want. I'm going to be using a little bit of, let's see, I've got this one that's really cool. It's a chrome paint pot. Tarte. It's called Fire Dancer. I made sure this one did not have carmine in it when I bought it. So I'm just going to use this and outline the outside of my eyes. And I have this ancient Wet n Wild black. I have so much makeup that's like so old. And then I'm just going to darken the corners a little bit more. And last but not least, we have mascara. The Jane Iredale one does not have beeswax in it, so when you're shopping for mascara, make sure that you get one without beeswax, so it's vegan. We've got my mascara going on. All right, eyes are done, makeup is done, looking good, looking good. Sometimes if I want to have a little bit of a darker lip, then with that lip gloss that I have, I just add a little bit of the blush. Super simple. So now that the makeup is done, we can curl my hair. Now most of the time I just let it dry naturally, but if I'm filming or whatever, I like to curl my hair. I love curling my hair. And so many people have asked how I curl my hair and what do I do? So it's really simple. I don't have any special super awesome technique, but what I do is I just part, you know, whatever. I don't really do it like legit. But I just part my hair in half. I leave half on this side and I start on this side and I just take a small amount of hair, probably about that much, and then I just clip everything else on top of my head, and then I brush the bottom here. So first I give it a good twist, and then I wrap it around the curling iron, and I sit for 20 seconds or so, give or take. And there we go. And you can uncurl it a little bit. And there's my first curl. And then we do the rest of my head. So just pick some more pieces. Brush it out, twist it a little bit, and wrap it around. Just be careful when you're using a curling rod because they are really hot and it's very easy to burn your hand. You can get heat protective gloves and wear those while you're doing it. That will help a lot because I've burned myself a few times. If you take bigger chunks of hair, you want to hold it for longer because the curls won't totally take to it. The smaller the amount of hair that you use for these, the tighter the curls. So it really depends on the style you're looking for. But if you happen to take a bigger chunk like this one, you want to leave it in a little bit longer. There we go. Yay. See, it's coming along. Got a lot to do though. Once I start getting a lot on the top, then I start clipping them up so they don't fall down. I only have a little bit left to do. I've got about 2 more left, so what I do, I like to do the bottom one first. So I'll split it in half. I'll hold the other half with my lips and curl this one and then curl this one. So we're basically done curling hair, and I sometimes will leave it just curly, or I like to put it up, and I've been putting it up a lot lately for the e-course videos, so I'm gonna put it up again today and show you guys how I do that, because that's another one. How do you do your hair up like that? I get asked a lot. So here we go, we've got all our curls done, and there we go. And I just like to finger through it. So wonderful. I love curling my hair like this. It's so fun. So we are going to put my hair up. Now, this is the simplest ever. All I do is pin it up however I want it. So what I do is I normally give myself a little poofy bang thing going on here. And sometimes it takes a couple tries before I get it the way I like it. So maybe like that. Or Sometimes I'll part to the side and then curl it. I'll put it up like this, and then there's like those curls that come out on the side. I like that. I like that. So, and then I really don't have a special way of doing this. I just really pin it where my fingers are holding the hair up on top of my head. So however it works. As long as it stays, we're good. Then I'll put a few more pins in just to make sure that it stays. Then we've got these bottom ones too, and all I do, I'll try and do a back one for you. All I do is I separate a little bit and then I just put it up. Instead of pinning it all the way up, I pin it right where my fingers are holding it up, like so. And then it will just hang down a little bit. And it's all right if this happens because I like to have the side curl thing going on. So we'll do 2 more of these. And then I'll just put this one up. See how I like to fill in this area. Like so. We've got one more. I'll just put that right here. I might need 2 pins for this one because those are small. Woo! But there we go, you guys. There's my hair. And sometimes I'll like pull some of the curls down a bit just to make it even all around. And sometimes I'll pin this back a little bit so it stays. Sometimes I leave it. I don't know. It really depends on the day and what my hair decides to do on its own. Pin those ones. There we go. And I do want to have more curl over here, so we'll just play around with what's back there. And then if there's any pieces that you want to re-curl, you can go ahead and do that. Next to. There we go. Sweet. So I'm pretty much done. I'm going to put a flower in my hair because I'm like that. I like to have flowers and all kinds of cool stuff in my hair. Sometimes I even put Christmas lights in my hair. So I think I want to put it on this side. So how about right here, like that. There we go. Yeah. So we've got a nice little flower. All done and all ready for the day. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please click like, subscribe to my channel to get notifications for more. You can find all of my recipe books for delicious raw food. I know this video had nothing to do with food, but all of my recipes are available here and the print versions are available in the description box below. You can head down there and check them out. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Raw Food Romance, on Facebook, Lissa's Raw Food Romance, and on Snapchat, Lissa Raw Vegan. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed and I hope you have a wonderful day. I love you all, and fruit on.